Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 11 of the New York Mets save Game 4 of the NLDS here at the Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's not the greatest American ballpark, just a pretty good one. And it's fair to say, since the playoffs have begun, things have gone horribly, horribly wrong. Not just because we're facing elimination here in Game 4, but also because our star man, Jake DeGrom, has had his arm fall off. He's out for 10 months, can you believe it? 10 months, injured in Game 1. His elbow tendons have snapped and just left his body apparently out for 10 months. So it's not going well, not only for this season, but next season. That has big ramifications with Zach Wheeler leaving. We only have one of our top 3 starters for next season. That's all to worry about for next season. Let's have a look at how we've got to this situation, though. Let's have a quick recap of our lead up into the playoffs. So here it is. This is our home screen, how the season ended up. You can see it right there. DeGrom, 10 months. Unbelievable. It's officially elbow ligament reconstruction surgery that he needs. So God knows how he's going to come back. Hopefully we don't lose too much because he's just such a good pitcher. He's just signed that new contract as well. It's just disappointing all around. Now we'll just quickly wrap up the regular season here. You can see, we'll go into the bigger... we can kind of see all the player stats there. Cano topped our batting averages. Wheeler was the best ERA. DeGrom ended up with 310 strikeouts. It was an all-time single-season record for the Mets, which is absolutely incredible. You can see the way we've kind of rejigged the starting pitchers, but it's just not good. It's just not good. So this is the way the regular season finished up. We finished up with 102 wins, 60 defeats, 630 as the percentage. It wasn't the best team in baseball in the end. The Red Sox got us. As did Cleveland, as did Houston, as did LA Dodgers. So we ended up 5th basically overall, but still right up there. Very, very competitive. A very, very good season. Really, it was just 1 or 2 wins behind the other teams. So for our first season in charge, I think we did really, really well. Just to sort of wrap up the schedule so you can see how there's the playoffs. We'll get to that in just a second. So after we clinched against the Rockies, we had a game against Cincinnati Reds. You can see we won 2 of 3 against them. We lost the first one, came back really, really well. Miami, we actually lost 3 of 4 against these guys. Very tight games, no more than sort of 2 runs in them really, in low-scoring games as well. So yeah, I mean, there was some signs there that our pitching was on fire, but the batting, not so much. Then we played the Braves, so you can see we lost 2 of a doubleheader there, tight games, and then we won a close one to finish off the regular season. Again, tight games, so maybe there was some warning signs there that we were losing tight games. It wasn't sort of the best. Then we started the regular season. Then we started the playoffs. A 2-0 win here. Now let me just check my notes on this one. It was a 2-run single from Conforto in the 8th. This is where DeGrom got injured. He only went 5 2/3 before he injured himself. You can see the second game was tight. There was a 2-run second inning for the Cincinnati. My boy Blue, Alonso, got one back in the 6th, a solo home run, but we just couldn't get back in front. And then there was a bit of a blowout here. Ramos hit a solo home run in the 2nd, which made it 1-1 at the time. But it was a 4-run 5th innings, and that did the damage. They added 2 more in the 8th innings, I think it was. And so now in Game 4, we find ourselves away from home facing elimination, which isn't ideal, needless to say. Yeah, I mean, let's just get on with this. I honestly, it's only been, 10 minutes since the DeGrom injury happened, in actual time, and I still feel sick. I feel sick in my stomach that's happened. What we've had to do, this is the way we've kind of rejigged the pitching. We called in Seth Lugo into the sort of the playoff roster, I guess. We're just going to go with a 4-man starting roster. Matt was supposed to start this one. You can see he's out of form. He's been absolutely giving up runs for fun. So we've gone with Matt Harvey instead. We've pushed him up into the number 3 slot. That's not ideal. If it was to go to another game, Syndergaard should be ready to go. So if we can get to a deciding game, Syndergaard will go for that one. But we need Matt Harvey to do a job here for us. So let's have a look at the team that we're sending out. And this is it. Robinson Cano leads off, plays second base. Wilson Ramos, the catcher, bats second. Michael Conforto bats 3. He plays in right field. Peter, my boy Blue Alonso, he bats cleanup and plays first base. Albert Amora bats 5, plays center field. Not ideal, but that's Cespedes. You can see he's in a slump as well, so we've had to sort of move him down the order to hopefully, so he's not costing us too much. Rosario, the shortstop, bats 6. As I said, Cespedes bats 7. We need him out of this slump because he was so good. He hit 18 home runs, 43 RBIs, and he only came back after the All-Star break. So he had an amazing half season, and he's just losing form at the wrong time. And then Todd Frazier bats 9. He plays bats 8. He plays third base in this one. It's because we're playing against the left-handed pitcher, so we went with the right-handed batter. Maybe we should have put O'Neill in. I don't know. Matt Harvey, he is the pitcher, as I said. You can see ERA of 4.3, losing records. Come on, boys, come on. Again, with the black screen to start off, we've got to be positive in times like this. We've got to be positive. So we lead off here. Robinson Cano. Hopefully, we'll get a blackout home run. That'd be just perfect, wouldn't it? But as I said, this is it. This is do or die. I forget who it was in the comments, apologies, but they suggested that we just show the games that we can either advance or get knocked out. And I think that's a good idea, rather than sort of showing every game. That would drag on a little bit, wouldn't it? So this way we can kind of see the games that matter in the playoffs. So hopefully everybody agrees with this. I think it's a good idea, so that's why we're doing it, basically. 2 up, 2 down, not the best start here. Now, a few awards, just to quickly mention. Zach Wheeler actually ended with the best ERA in, I think it was the National League. It might have been all of baseball at 2.5. It was actually the 4th best all-time for a Met. Or a single season, I should say. All right, come on, Harvey. We need you to get this done here for us. It hasn't been great. He hasn't been great. It could be his last game for us. We're not renewing his contract. That's a good start. Easy for Cano to get the out there at second. Jesse Winkler, let's hit up the middle. It should be easy, and it is. That's 2 away, so that's excellent stuff. Other awards that we got. Syndergaard, 21 wins, was most in, again, I don't know if it's all of baseball or just the National League. And, where are we here? And DeGrom was actually second, equal second on that list with 19. So that was amazing, but of course we lose him for next year. And DeGrom, most strikeouts in baseball, 310. And that was actually a record, single season record for the Mets. He's actually moved up to 5th now all time with 1,310 strikeouts career for the Mets. That one's got through. Oh, you're my boy Blue. Get on base. There we go. First runner aboard of this possibly deciding Game 4. Now we need Albert Amora to knock him around. Come on, son. Come on. He's hit that. Is that? No, it's not. It's popped up, isn't it? Disappointing. And actually, Syndergaard was actually second in strikeouts with 262, and he's 7th. That was the 7th best season of single season all time for the Mets. So again, excellent stuff from our pitchers. The problem, there's not going to be a double play. It is. No, it's not. It's okay. Runner in scoring position. Can we hit him home here with Cespedes? If ever Cespedes was a time to break this slump you're in, this is it. It's ball 4. They're still a little wary of him. He's still dangerous, isn't he? It's not like he's hopeless or anything, but he was just not getting the job done for us. Now, speaking of hopeless, here's Todd Frazier, everybody. Come on, come on. He's hit that. Is that going to get in? No, I don't think it's going to find a gap, and that is 3 away. Unfortunate there. We did have a couple of single-season records in for the batters. Cano was 9th all-time with 134 singles, so that's something, I guess. There he is, speak of the devil, Cano with the easy out at first. And my boy Blue, 6th all-time single-season record for strikeouts. So, not one he wants, but 152 for him was 6th all-time. I don't really know why that's a record. It's not really one that you would think that they would want. Alright, come on, Harvey. He's done okay so far, hasn't he? He's done okay. That's a strikeout as well. Get in. Alright, that's 2. We're through 2 innings. 0-0. I would feel a lot better if we could get a run on the board. Alright, Harvey. Let's lead us off with something special here. Strike 3. He's a pitcher. That's fine. That's fine. We can deal with that. Alright, back to the top of the order. Come on, Robson Cano. What can he do? He's hit that. He's hit that. Is it going to get out? Is it going to get out? Is it going to get out? No, it's not. It's just going to the warning track. Maybe got a little bit excited there, but I'm hoping. It's wishful thinking, isn't it? All right, Wilson Ramos. He's been doing okay, which is why we've put him up to 2nd in the order. He's been getting hits. He's been getting home runs, but not this time around, unfortunately. A little bit unlucky there. Now, we do have some pitching records as well. DeGrom, 9th now all-time wins at the Mets with 74. Assuming he comes back from that, that's gotten through. They have their first base runner. Assuming that he comes back from this injury, I would expect him to go close to topping that all-time wins list. I would hope anyway. Come on, Harvey. Get in. 1 away. That brings the double play as an innings ender here. Now, Wheeler actually had an 8-10% win record for this season. That might have been their pitcher, was it? Which was actually third all-time for a single season. And he's fifth all-time at the Mets. Sort of career-wise, I should say, at .595 as a percentage. So just over half. Which isn't bad, really, is it? That's going to get in. Is that going to score a run? I think it is, you know. I think it is. It is. We're a run down. Oh, and is that the first of the nails in our coffin? All right, come on. Come on, Matty Harvey. He's hit that. That should be easy for center field. Amora is underneath it, and that ends the innings, albeit a batter too late, really, isn't it? Other single-season records. Diaz, 41 saves. That was fifth for him. And Familia, whatever his name is, it's a strikeout. Missed who that was. Conforto. He's actually gone third all-time with saves now, with 128. Pete Alonso is another 153 for the season. All right, come on. We just need... Come on, Elmora. Let's get on base. Let Cespedes whack one over the fence. Is that going to get through? He's hit it well, but it didn't get through. And that ends the fourth innings, and we still are yet to trouble the scorers. Well, we've got a hit, but it doesn't really trouble the scorers, does it? It's Yaseo Pui, the name I cannot say. He's hit that. That's going to get in, isn't it? That's a double at least. Oh, is Matt Harvey just starting to crumble here? DeGrom, he allowed 29 home runs. Another one of these records you don't really want. It was the sixth worst home runs allowed for a single season for a Met, or for a Met pitcher anyway. So that wasn't a stat DeGrom wanted. That is through, and that's going to score another run, isn't it? Can we get him out at the plate? Can we get him out at the plate? Get him out at the plate! Did we get him? We did get him at the plate. Gets in. Excellent throw from Conforto out there. 2 away. No, just 1 away, is it? Okay, 1 away. Well, tell you what, we needed that then, didn't we? Runner at second still. Come on, Matty Harvey. We need you, mate. We need you. That's going to score a run. Oh, it's not a great ballpark in my books. I'm going to throw it out there. That's really disappointing. Since this is looking as though it could be the last game of the season, we'll rattle through these pitching stats. DeGrom, a strikeout per 9 innings, 11.1 strikeouts per 9 innings, which is absolutely insane. And actually, all 5 of our starting pitchers for this season are in the top 10 all-time for the Mets, like career-wise for the Mets. So that was a nice stat, I thought. If you want to add a strikeout to that here, Harvey, would love you. Is that going to get through? No. Oh, it did get through. It's an error. We're falling to pieces. Is there just a little bit of inexperience in the squad, maybe, in the playoffs? Is it the general manager inexperience in the playoffs? It's looking as though it could go very, very wrong here, isn't it? That's hit for Matt Harvey, and... I mean, this isn't the pitcher that you would necessarily want. It's, you know, this is sort of what would be... DeGrom got to start this series, so we can't really cry that much about it. We got the win in the game he pitched, so that's a strikeout, isn't it? Excellent stuff. Yeah. Other stats for top 10s. We had DeGrom second in a single season for strikeouts per walk. Yeah. That's gotten through. It's an excellent start to the innings there from Rosario. Runner on first. Can we get some sort of response here? We do need something, don't we? We need to get ourselves back into this game. Cespedes, if you can just break this slump. He's hit that. That is excellent. It's into the corner. It's not going to score Rosario, I don't think. Or is it? Is it? He's going for it. Go on, Rosario. Get in. Hey, safe, safe, safe. Get in. That's 1 run back. Cespedes is back. He is back. Excellent stuff. An RBI double for Cespedes. And none out. A runner on second. Can we keep this going? Todd Frazier. Please, mate. Please. He's hit that. Is that going to get out? Is that going to get out? Is that going to go? Oh, Toddy Frazier! Where did that come from? He's batted under 200. He's batted closer to 180 all year. And then in the playoffs, when he needed it most, he's just planted one over left center. Excellent stuff from Todd Frazier. His contract's up at the end of this year. He's leaving. We'll never see him again, thank Christ, because he's horrible. But he has really come up for us massively there, hasn't he? And even the pitchers getting walked. They're rattled now. We've got them rattled. None out. This could be a massive innings. This could be the innings that saves us. All right, Robson Cano. What's he got for us? He's hit that. Is it a double play? Oh, they've dropped it! They are rattled! They are massively rattled! Massively rattled. Alright, come on. Let's plant one over center field. Let's just really rub their noses in it here. That could be a double play ball. No, that's gotten through as well. Is Harvey going to score? He's not going to score. It's loaded bases. And who's up? Who's bats third? It is Conforto. None out, I'll remind you. We've already scored 3. None out. Loaded bases. Come on, Conforto. That is through! It's through! It's through! Is that going to score 2? No, just the 1. That brings up, my boy, Blue, Petey Alonso. If there was ever a time for him to plant one over the fence, this is it. I will love you, long time Alonso. If you can do that, he's hit it. It's going to score a run. It should. Is it deep enough? It's not deep enough. It's the first out of the innings, though, and we have already got 4. Ken Albert Amora. He is 0 for 2 today. Excellent time to get that first hit, though, mate. Excellent time. They're playing for the double. They've thrown for first. Did they get the double? I don't think they did. They did get the double play. Oh, that's... Have we let them off the hook a little bit there? I think maybe we have, but we're back in front. We're back in front. Nick Snitzel is at the plate. The only other record, single season record worth mentioning, Noah Syndergaard, the whip, which is, you know what it is. He was 9th all time, just with an even 1. In a little bitch hit there, I hate those. Which was 9th all time whip, which is walks and hits per innings, I think. So he averaged 1 base runner per inning over the course of the year, which I think is pretty impressive. It was 9th all time for a single season for Matt. So that gets you caught up on everything there, but I'm hoping now that we've rattled through all those single seasons... Oh, that's absolutely crushed. Never mind, it may well be the end of the season, because that ball is landing somewhere near Detroit, I think. And we find ourselves behind once again. I'm wondering... What are we? Our bullpen is really impressive. I do wonder if there's an argument that having gone ahead with Harvey at the plate, if we should have pinch hit him. We can't do it now. We've got to get out of this innings. He's done well there, to be fair. He's done well. He's come back with a couple of strikeouts, and that... It's just back behind again. All right, come on, Rosario. He's hit that. He's hit that. It's not going to get anywhere, though. It's easy enough for right field in the end. And that is 1 away. All right, Cespedes. Come on, mate. Let's plant one over the fence here. Come on. Come on. He's hit it. Is it going to fall in? It's a little flare, but it's going to be caught by first base. 2 away. We really need Fraser to get a hit here so we don't start off the next innings with the pitcher. Although there's maybe an argument to say that would be better. We could pinch hit. It's just a little nothing hit, though. It's a grub up. And that is the innings. That was not as good as last innings, was it? All right. It's still Matt Harvey on the mound. We have Enrique Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 today. If we can make that 0 for 3, that would be a wonderful thing. He's hit that. That is a base hit. The drop-off between the top 3, between Wheeler, and DeGrom, and Syndergaard, and our other 2 is just telling, isn't it? All right, so Kimbrel comes in now. And McNeil's come over to third base. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because, I mean, Fraser, as I said, he got that home run, and we will love him forever for it, but I don't think it was what... He's not as good, is he? In hindsight... I mean, in hindsight, it's a managerial masterstroke, isn't it? Because, as I said, he hit the home run. But I don't think it was the smartest thing I've ever done. Dumb luck, that one, I think. Can we get a double play? We don't need a double... Oh, we do need a double play, but we can't get that anyway. McNeil throws to first. That gets the runner. 2 out. Runner at second. We just need to get this guy at the plate. And then we're good to go. Come on. Oh, it's ball 4. I thought that was a strike. Umpire. Bad call, mate. Bad call. Alright, this is getting into danger zone now, isn't it? Come on, Kimbrel. Come on. He's hit that. It's a little flare up. It should be easy enough for the right fielder who is, I forget, Conforto's out there. So, oh yeah, Cespedes is in left field, isn't he? So that ends the innings. We're still a run behind. They've had a change in pitcher now. Zach Duke is at the mound. He hasn't pitched yet in the postseason. It's McNeil at the plate, I think. Yeah, it would be McNeil, wouldn't it? Because he came in for the pitch-up. Come on, McNeil. He's hit it. Is it through? No, it's well fielded by the third baseman, and that is the first out of the innings. We go back to the top of the order, back to what's his name, Cano, and we need something here. We've got it. We're such a good innings, but we're still actually behind, aren't we? It's another change in pitching. Wilson Ramos at the plate. Can he do something a little bit special here for us? Come on. It's time to stretch. It could be our final stretch of the year. Alright, Kimbrell. He goes again against Jesse Winkler. He is 0 for 3 today. Can we keep that O? Come on. He's got a hit in there. It's easy enough for Cano, and that is the first out of the innings. Alright, we continue. It is Puig. He's 2 for 3 with a home run. He's absolutely killed us so far today. We could really do with sitting him down. Oh, he's absolutely crushed that as well, hasn't he? That is 6-4. Yeah, that's not great. That's not great. I've got that sinking feeling. Alright, Kimbrell. He goes again. Oh, that's been crushed as well. I don't think that's luckily not leaving the park, but I wonder if Kimbrell has maybe pitched his lot here. It's still only one away too. Kimbrell continues on. He's getting into that red zone. I'm not... Mickey, maybe we could make a change here. They've walked him. Is that just the intentional walk? Put the double play into play, and then we take him off, yeah. So it's Louis Avilan. What can he do for us? We need this ground ball, don't we? We really, really need this ground ball. There it is. We've got it. Can we turn the double? No, we can't. It's just one. It's okay. It's okay. We just need to get the guy at the plate, and this is all good. But if they score more here, then we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in some serious, serious trouble. Can we get him at the plate? No, we cannot. Hey now, don't dream it's over. 8-4. They've exploded in the 7th. We cannot put them to bed, and now that we have, it's too late. Oh, it was looking so good this season for so long. All right, Conforto, we need base runners, don't we? We just need base runners. That's not how you get a base runner. All right, boy, let's go, Bluey. Let's go. What can he do for us? What can he do? Anything at all? He's got a hit. It's straight to shortstop and easy out at first. We're down to 4 outs. We're down to 4 outs. All right, Almora. Come on, son. Come on. Come on. No, that's out. That's easy. Well, I mean, this brings plans for next season. I think, yeah. Oh, this is so disappointing. All right, Avion goes again. If you have any thoughts, guys, just if I've done something obviously wrong here, I just wonder if we've just I don't know, lost form at the wrong time. Yeah, I just feel like the 2 games where DeGrom and Syndergaard pitched were good. I think Wheeler had a bit of an off day. Which was, I mean, disappointing. Obviously, 7 runs on a game that he started when his ERA's been 2.5 all year, and this is our fourth guy that can be hit and miss. I do wonder if I should have gone with Matz, but he was in a slump. I just, went with the guy that wasn't in a slump basically, even though his ERA over the season was a little bit worse. So that's a walk as well. Are we going to change pitcher now? We're not. We're just... I feel like we've given up. We're like, with this do or die for us. I don't understand why we're just letting them do that. Oh, it's going to get embarrassing in the end, isn't it? They're going to get double figures. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Our pitching has just let us down a little bit at the wrong time. I don't know. You guys might know if the game takes into account like inexperience in the playoffs. But like this is getting embarrassing now. 10-4, and look at that. I mean, they've scored almost every innings. They've scored more innings than they haven't, and you're never going to win a game if that's the case. It's another hit. It's going to be another run at least. And we're playing like a beaten team. Aren't we, really? Let's end this now if we can, please. All right, Seth Logo comes on. I wondered, too, maybe we had a tied bullpen. Because, I mean, it was a bit of a bullpen game the game before. Because we conceded 11 in that one as well. Well, that ends the innings. We have... Yeah, I mean, we need... What is that? 7 runs in the 9th innings. It would be a comeback to end all comebacks. But it's not going to happen, is it? It's not going to happen. Well, I mean, let's look at the positives. We're expected to play 500 this year. We played 630. We have signed Syndergaard and DeGrom to long-term contracts. Now, is that DeGrom contract actually going to end up being a bit of a hindrance, depending how he comes back from injury? The Cespedes has crushed that. I don't think it's quite going to get out, though. It's just a line drive. It's a double, is it? Yes. Cespedes has actually played quite well. I wonder if maybe dropping him down the order kind of took a bit of pressure off him, maybe. But Nimmo comes into bat now. He's coming in for the pitcher. Nimmo's, they might have got him. No, he's just wondering if he might have got himself a hit, but that's the second out. Excuse me. And we find ourselves down to our final out. We've got a runner in scoring position. It's not going to make a difference. Jeff McNeil may get the honour of being the final batter at the plate this year. Pop up, and that is it. It wasn't meant to be this time around, guys. 11-4, that's the disappointing thing, isn't it? In the end, it wasn't close. It wasn't close. So in the end, it was the Washington Nationals, who we were 15.5 games ahead of in the regular season, that went on to win the World Series. That is really annoying. You can see how everything played out there, but they beat the Dodgers 3-2. They beat Cincinnati 4-2, and then in Game 7, they won the World Series over the Cleveland Indians. And that, as I said, is really annoying because we beat them quite comfortably in the regular season. There is the news of it right there. So that's it for the season, guys. If you have enjoyed this season, please do hit thumbs up. I apologise we couldn't get across the line today, but we just didn't quite do it, did we? Yeah, I mean, there's sort of team chemistry. We can see who we have. Alonso's unmotivated. That's probably because of the manager, isn't it? Yeah, let me know what you're thinking in the comments. Do we get rid of the manager? Do we keep him for another year? Yeah, I don't really know what to do. Where do we look to strengthen? I think batting, is the obvious weakness. We are going to have to do some work now with pitching, because the bad thing about DeGrom is that, I mean, obviously we lose DeGrom for the first was 10 months. If he comes back, everything fine till August. The good news is that we could have a really fresh pitcher for the run-in, but we're going to be in a position where we can still make the playoffs in that run-in. And if we look at our pitching, it's Syndergaard. Wheeler arguably isn't going to be around because he still wants, last time I checked, $21 million. He's down to 18. We might be able to get something done if he's going to be down to 18 or so. So that's promising. He's becoming more realistic as the free agent window gets closer. We're gonna have a think about it, guys. So I think what we'll do is on Wednesday we'll come back. We'll have a big end of season awards festivities. We've booked out Madison Square Garden for that. So make sure you come back for that one. And then what we'll do is we'll work through, after the awards, we'll go and we'll work through pre-season or whatever it's called, through spring training, the off season, and sort of sign who we're going to sign, release who we're going to release, trade who we're going to trade for. It's a bit of a, I don't know, in football we call it a transfer special. I'm not quite sure what the correct term would be for in baseball. But that's it for Wednesday, guys. So if you have enjoyed this season, please do hit thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please do subscribe and ring the bell so you know when I upload new episodes. Baseball, we do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The rest of the time, it is Football Manager. But until Wednesday, guys, I've been Aussieville. Thank you so much for watching. Apologies the playoffs didn't work out. And send your good wishes to DeGrom for a speedy recovery. Take care, guys.